Hey, everybody. Let's go ahead and get our Monday phonics review started. Here we go. Remember, I want you to say the sound of the letter that you hear, and I want you to say it loud and proud. All right, here we go. That's a tricky one from last week. What happens when a G is followed by an E? It says J. Good job. U, consonant E, says you. E, ink. Good job. Ch, E. Z, ang. Good job. Gl, a, consonant E, says a. Sk, r, th. C followed by a U says k. Sk, a, ank. F, ch, cl, ung. Good job. C followed by an E says s. I, consonant E, says I. K, full. St. G followed by a Y says j. S, b, d. Sp. C followed by an I says s. Onk. W, j. E, consonant E, says E. S, sn. C followed by an A says k. N, o, g. E, ing. Sh, bl, ong. O, consonant E, says O. Qu, y, g, ah, g, p, sm, k, m, e, k, s. Remember, C followed by a Y says s. F, v, pl, g, x, wh, a, unk, j, k. Good job, guys. All right, now I'm going to say a sound and I want you to write the letters. Remember, it needs to be on top of your table or on the carpet or on your jeans or on your hand, but somewhere where you can feel that texture of what happens when you write the sounds. Here we go. My first sound, we know one way to make this sound. Cool. Cool. Think about it. C-L says cool. Good job. We know two ways to make this sound. You. Remember? U, consonant E, says you. And then that open syllable, you, says you. Good job. Oops. Wrong one. Ang. How do we spell that one? A-N-G says ang. Good job. Look at Miss Gates' mouth. T-H says th. Good job. Brr. Do you need to see my mouth? Brr. B-R says brr. Good job. We know three ways to make this sound. Ready? K. K. Here we go. C says k. K says k. C-K says k. Good job. Here we go. My sound is ink. Or that could be that tricky one. Sounds like an E, but really it's an I. Good job. I-N-K. K says ink. Very good. 2 ways to make this sound. My sound is oh. Oh. L says oh. L says oh. Very good. Let's get ready to read some silly words. Here we go. Ready? Looking for blends, looking for magic E's, looking for soft C's, soft G's. We're looking for anything that we already have learned to help us blend these words. Ready? Clab, clab. Very good. Thung, thung. Brr, up, brop. Good job. Z, ink, zinc. Good job. Ooh, I see a C followed by an E. S, and send. Good job. I see a G followed by an A. What's that G going to say? G, ant, Gant. Good job. All right, practicing our vowel sounds. Remember, I want you to point to the vowel that you hear in the middle of my word. Here we go. Shut, shut, shut. Which one? You. Very good. Bip, 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 bip. I. Good job. Gas, gas. A. Great job. Here we go. Pot, pot. Oh, good job. Last one. Ready? Set, set. E. Good job. Set. All right. Now, let's review some of our sounds from the previous 10 weeks that we've been in school. All right, you ready? Here we go. I moved myself so we can make sure we see it all. Here we go. We know 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and they have 2 sounds apiece, right? A, E, That's their short sound, and they can make their long sound, A, E, I, O, U. We learned magic E makes them say that, and if their syllable is open, they say that. All right, here we go. We talked about using the letters C, K, and CK to make that K sound. We use a C when we have an A, O, or U afterwards, and a K when we have the letters E and I following it. And at the end, we're always going to use that CK. We've talked about open and closed syllables. The open syllables mean that the vowel says its name. A closed syllable has that consonant sound after the vowel. It's not going to say its name. It will make its short sound. We have talked about blends. 2 sounds. They still make their own sound, but we blend them together to make them smooth. We talked about Miss Fizzle with her double cats, or double foxes, double skunks, double zebras, and double lizards after those short vowel sounds. We talked about CH, ch, and TCH, ch. We use CH at the beginning of a word or at the end of the word after a long vowel. We use TCH always at the end after a short vowel. We talked about Magic E, who is going to be super friendly and give his friends that power to say their names. We talked about the H brothers, Wit, Theo, Shane, and talkative, Phil. Good job. Now, we talked about NK and NG, those welded sounds. They're always going to go together and they're going to make their own sound. Nk and ng. And then when they're paired with those vowels, A says its long sound, ang. O says its short sound, ong. U says its short sound, ung. I says the E sound. What? Ink, right? Good job. And then last week we talked about Gentle Cindy. And Gentle Cindy is that sweet, sweet friend who is going to make the soft sounds, right? It's going to make the S sound or the J sound if it's followed by an E, an I, or a Y. Very good. All right, so that is our review for this week. I want you to grab your phonics journal or your whiteboard and get ready for video number 2. I will see you in just a minute.